So I just kind of show you guys like a flip through of the book. Well, I don't have a baby with me, so it's a little bit easier to hear, but Gabe loses his fluency and he's kind of in these tricky speaking situations, and so he winds up in a place called Fluent City, where everybody is fluent, just like how the majority of our world is. And he winds up in all these really difficult speaking situations, but through it, he finds courage that he can still function as a person who stutters. So just to kind of flip through, it's 64 pages. It's a really in-depth story, but he winds up in Stutterland, where other people stutter and they've learned to deal with being a person who stutters. And so they wind up at Stutter Squad Academy, where in the castle he can learn all about stuttering. And this is all about the videos that I have that I'm actually going to refilm to incorporate in the book, but I'm just not at that step yet. And at the very end, it's you can be a Stutter Squad graduate, and I put Romans 8:28 that says, and we know that in all things God works for good for those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. And that was a really big deal for me. I always thought that stuttering was such a curse, but I had no idea that God was using it for such a big plan in my life, and I wanted other children to be introduced to that. So I know school-based SLPs might have to leave that part out, not show that page because it's religious, but I actually kind of made this more for parents even, of people who stutter, of children who stutter. So if you know anyone, or if you're interested in getting a copy and leaving me a review on Amazon, I would just be so grateful.